That's adding up like overseas. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Hold up, y'all got a problem, my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we might more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch with my savior. Hold up, keep it that touch with my haters.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan.
Well, what better way to end a regular season than with one of the most bitter rivalries in the NFC West? It's the Seahawks and the 49ers, and it's coming up next. Alongside Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. Welcome to the Bay Area, everyone. It is rivalry week in the NFC West. Seahawks 49ers is underway. Escapes the defender. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Straight to the air they go. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack. While the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
Well, I imagine that first play woke him up as they get set now for second and long. From the gun is Purdy. He's on target, Watkins. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Give him 25 on that play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Wheeled in by George Kittle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means it'll be first down, San Francisco.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Catch is made in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down. First down and goal to go.
Fullback trying to barrel across. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's second and goal. Oh, fullback's got it. Look at the power. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The 49ers finish up an excellent opening series. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Rashid Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he gets it forward to show about a yard out of that. As Alfred Collins cleaning up that play. And Brock, this is a rivalry that's so relatively new by comparison, right? They've only been division opponents since 02, but the mutual dislike, maybe even hatred, is it's that of a much longer series, thanks to that short stretch where they were each other's biggest obstacles to reaching that Super Bowl.
And a lot of stars during that time, too, Cade. Harbaugh, Carroll, Sherman, Russell, 49ers loaded with talent as well. It may be short-lived, but there's a lot of vitriol between the two.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Ready! Cowboy 80! Ready!
To the air on third and long. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Moore with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10.
Get set! Get set! Runner, Russell!
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gain 11 on that play, and that gives the 49ers the first.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
That's completed right side. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. A nice gain and a first down there, Brock, on a throw that most quarterbacks would have shied away from.
Tight ends, these guys, about the only position that can make that look routine, fending off a couple defenders, and it's really why, Kate, they're such valuable commodities.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Play action now with Purdy. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook will fly wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Sticking to the air here. It's Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Has room into the secondary. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers break the tie here in the first. Extra point try now from Pinheiro. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have 2nd down and 5. Running with Walker again. He cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Get it. Ready.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
60 Bison. Ready.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. Picked up by the 49ers. And deep in their own territory, they're going to take possession now after the fumble. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Okay, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. It's the first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right, the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to their earlier efforts.
And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the 49ers the first. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
First down throw by Purdy. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First down from the 42. Another pistol, McCaffrey. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Purdy setting up that play action. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And that leaves him with third and short. On third and short, McCaffrey. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of the defense.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Line up the design keeper. Give him 5 on the play, and that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
5-yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down. First and 10.
Dive play straight ahead. And finally they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
Second and 6.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. Has him on the quick hitter. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the 49ers the first.
15 yards. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Caught near the goal line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man. Across. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
Setting up, second and goal. Oh, love this. He gets another one. Keep feeding that fullback, baby. To the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces third and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense made the stand last time. Do they have another one in them here on third and goal? not to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. 4th down is going to bring out Eddie Pinheiro and the 49ers field goal unit for the first time. It's just 21 yards down the pipe.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milroe from the gun. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. Now the Seahawks are going to spend their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
First and 10 from the 32.
Come 19, come 19. Buffalo 18.
Shotgun now for Milroe. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw, swatted away by the defense.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
Stephanie! 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
From the gun, Milroe. He's loaded another one up. Yeah, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. It sets up 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. He's looking deep once again. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. The intended target there was toward Morton. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. Christian McCaffrey on the 49ers return. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down, Purdy to throw. He's got the hook up to Watkins. There he goes, right sideline. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards. And 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch and sleeping to start that drive.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Showing a little burst so far. And the next Excellent effort there. Sets him up almost at midfield.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you, the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
To the sideline, and he's got it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Come on. 79, bro. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 18 Rattler. Mustang 19.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. Ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is picked up by the 49ers. Excellent return here as they get the football, and they're going to take over on the opposing side of midfield.
How about the quick thinking and the reaction from everybody on that side of the ball? See an opportunity to rip the ball free, and then everybody switches to offensive mode, creating space on that return. Now they're handing the ball to their teammates on a silver platter for a score.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal on the Seahawks 9-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun is Purdy. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right. It certainly wasn't.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Back, Vikings, 18. Say, hey. 7 Pirates. 10 for 11.
Working now from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, they kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This is Walker on 2nd. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Stopped that time by someone who collects tackles and all-pro nods every season, Fred Warner.
A humble 5 to 6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Look at my team. 60 Bobcats.
Curtain short, it's Milrow. Defender is there, he knocks it away, and that's going to force 4th down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. for it with Milroe. Trying for the deep ball. And he had it, but no, can't complete the process of the catch. And they wind up turning it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's going to have this one down to the 20. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser-used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
This one's caught. And he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Purdy on the play action. He rolls to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers trying to end this before the final quarter. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks 7.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
Pinheiro set to kick off.
Return starts from the goal line. And the tackle's made as he gets it out to the 32.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Come on. Hey.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Cut 19. Ready.
Milroe with it on first. He's trying to go deep again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
They don't complete a high percentage of these, but even the incomplete deep shots serve a purpose. It keeps the defense honest, knowing if they overcommit close, they could get burned.
Trap 60. Mustang 19. 18 Rattler.
Milroe throwing again now on 2nd down. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. First down from the 42.
Gain of 26 yards. And the Seahawks 1st down.
Warriors 70. Ready.
To the air, Milroe. Downfield, that finds Shaheed. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And all set now, 1st and 10.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play.
19 Tiger. Panther 11.
Sticking to the air here. And Shaheed, back-to-back plays. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. Off the play fake. Purdy. Flushed out of the pocket. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Trying to hit his fullback there. And that'll bring up second down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Get set.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down by Reek Woolen.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
There's a nickel look by the Seahawks. Third down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Kittle makes the catch. He's got the first down grab and still going. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First and 10 at the 39.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. That's Cox. Again, it's Kittle. And this one doesn't go far.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Get set. 18. Watch out.
Throw here, 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And hey, we see held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come, first and 10.
19, pioneer. Crack all 80. 19 tight.
Trying to throw this from the gun. Throw left side, caught by Smith and Jigba. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Ready.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Hey, here we go. Set.
Man in motion here.
60 Maverick. Ready.
Milrow from the gun. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
19. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60.
First down throw here from Milrow. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First and 10. 36-yard line.
Throwing it again here. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
I know coordinator, quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
From the gun, Milrow. Absolutely fires this one right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get it back to within 2 possessions. Jackson Smith-Njigba with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks drop the lead back to 13. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Moore with a return. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard
San Francisco
line.
to the line. It's first and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
At the 38-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up second and 2. Purdy to throw it. It's taken in by Juszczyk. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
First down, Purdy to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. Wide open downfield. Got it! Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers make it a 3-score game in the 4th.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers push the lead to 20. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Check smack, Cougar 19. Steady.
Shotgun now for Milrow. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Fall forward, and I think you've got this first down, Brock. It's second and inches. Milrow looking to throw. He finds Smith-Njigba right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
Pass to 60, pass to 60. Lightning 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Street. Nothing 19.
Throwing here, Milrow. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. Looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
It's second down and 10.
Come on. Hey! Hot 70. Ready?
He's going to throw it again. Finds him over the middle. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down.
That's 60 Maverick.
A gain of 21 yards.
79
First down,
Broncos.
Seahawks.
Rig alert.
To throw, here's Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play. Jarrett loose, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Warriors 70.
Milrow throwing again now on second down. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Milrow throwing on third down. Well, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. Picked off by Upton Stout. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown.
I think they needed that pick six to secure this win. That shit left fourth just a while back. But this is an opportunity for all of them to go feast, to go eat, to go make game-changing plays.
That one right down the middle. And the 49ers continue piling onto this lead. Young on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Back to the air following that pick 6. Escapes the pocket. And the pass is successful. That's a little momentum builder as they attack this deficit. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the 49ers are able to cover the kick. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First and 10 of the 28-yard line.
Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Forced out to his right. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he's going to wind up out of bounds a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage, Brock. So they're going to be looking to make up some ground here on second down.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
They're going to pass it here. Going deep here for the end zone. And again, he finds Kittle. And he's going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers put up even more points in a win. George Kittle, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers continue adding on to that lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
At their own 32-yard line.
Ready, set.
1st and 10 from the 32. It's a design keeper for Milrow. And he drives that front back backward on a gain of 4. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working now from the gun. Complete to his man, Sterling Shepard. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
Hold the ready.
1st and 10 from the 43.
Seahawks, first down.
Warriors, 50, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Going all the way to the end zone here. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for them. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
So the 49ers take the win here in front of the faithful in Santa Clara. Well, we talked about it throughout this contest, Brock. They were already into the playoffs when this one kicked off, but now they're going in with a little extra momentum.
Yeah, momentum, confidence, belief, whatever you want to throw into kind of that recipe. But bottom line, you want to be playing your best football when it matters the most, and they did today.